give you answers so you are truly informed about the happenings at our school or what is going on. We want you to know, as you look at the screen, you'll see that our theme for the year is Standing Wolfpack Strong. We know that we're in trying times, difficult times for everyone, and we do understand that, but we want you students and parents to know that Eddie White has you. Our teachers have been preparing very hard this year to make this learning, this different learning experience great for you, and we will make it. We will make it happen. I'm waiting. And for all who do not know, my name is Dr. Michael Powell. I'm the principal of Eddie White Middle Academy, and I will be serving as seventh grade administrator this year. Now, what does that mean? Any issues that pertain to seventh grade, whether they are academic, social, behavioral, or what have you, I will be the person you will be contacting. And as you see on the slide, my email address is michael.powell@clayton.k12.ga.us. Please take that email down. Write it down now, please. And before I go into introducing our faculty and staff for seventh grade, I just want you all to know that this year is going to be exciting. It's a virtual year. It's a totally different year, but it's going to be a great year. Our sixth grade students last year, our rising seventh graders, did an outstanding job. I was so proud of them last year when I served as their sixth grade administrator. They did a great job. They worked very hard. They had teachers who invested a lot in them. So we know this year they will be successful. So please do not fear. We're happy to have them back. We're happy for our new students, and we're ready to rock and roll. And now what I'm going to do is introduce our seventh grade chair, our leader for seventh grade, an outstanding teacher who is going to make it happen for seventh grade. And she will actually introduce her team. And that teacher is Miss Marsha Williams. She's coming to us from eighth grade. And I have complete confidence that she's going to provide great leadership and teaching and learning for our seventh grade students this year. Miss Williams.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Dr. Powell. Just to mention really quickly, we're going to begin recording this presentation. But I just want to thank you so much for tuning into our town hall presentation today. Again, my name is Miss Marsha Williams. I will be the seventh grade chair, as well as the seventh grade ELA teacher for Team 7B. The seventh grade team has put together a great presentation for you, where you will be introduced to the entire team. Each team member will provide a short introduction, as well as provide you with their contact information and Google Classroom codes to join their classes. We'll start off with our fabulous counselors, Ms. Blunt and Mrs. Maddox.
Greetings from the Counselor's Corner. I'm Mrs. Blunt. I'm actually your seventh grade counselor for alphabet A through N. And I can be reached via email at erica.blunt@claytonk12.ga.us or via my Google Classroom number, Google Voice number, which will be listed on the website. We are excited and we hope that you have a great year. Thank you. As you can see, we also have listed our Google Classroom codes for our Google Class, and the codes are listed. The codes are listed below. In our Google Class, my Google Classroom number for seventh grade is 6R3ZJDP. Thank you.
Good morning, Eddie White Middle Academy 7th graders. Welcome back and welcome to those that are new to our school. I am Enrica Maddox. I am the middle school counselor also for 7th grade, and I will be covering grades, alphabet students with the last name of N through Z. And I want to welcome you all and let you know that we're looking forward to a fabulous school year. We have a lot of programs planned for our students, especially as we center around social emotional learning and development for our students. They'll have the opportunity to do pockets of what we call SEL small groups, and that will be through our Google Classroom. There'll be various topic areas that students will be able to engage in dialogue, as well as peer-to-peer support, where they will learn how to not only communicate and express themselves openly for themselves, but advocate for their peers and help them and support them in any way. We also look forward to classroom guidance, where we'll go into each classroom at various times and just kind of educate and talk to our students about career and college readiness. We will also plan to have a College and Career Expo Fridays, more information about how that will look. But we are truly excited and we welcome you. My contact information is my email address, Enrica, enrica.maddox@clayton.k12.ga.us. Thank you. In addition, as I mentioned, students will have the opportunity to be a part of the Google Classroom. It's going to be called the Counselor's Corner. Again, it'll be specific to their alphabets because the grade level is broken, split up between me and Ms. Blunt. And so students will have the opportunity to connect with the classroom code of HGQI.
Sorry.
Okay. QIYVQ. And so I want you to know that students will also be invited. So not just to have the code, but we will also send an invitation to each student's email address so that we can ensure that they're connecting with their counselor. They know that we're available and we're ready to service them. We look forward to an exciting school year. Welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Blunt and Mrs. Maddox, for introducing yourselves. Now we will continue the presentation by introducing our dynamic Team 7A members. They will include Mr. Rashid Williams, who will be teaching math, Mr. Reginald Pettis, who will be teaching social studies, Ms. Angela Frazier, who will be teaching science, Ms. Laditra Burks, who will be teaching ELA, and our DES team. That team will include Ms. Brenda Thomas, Mrs. Carlethia Armstrong, and Mr. Ramon Williams.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mr. Williams, and I will be teaching you guys the 7th grade math this year. I look forward to meeting everyone, and remember that you can always make it happen. My email is rashid.williams@clayton.k12.ga.us. My office hours on Monday and Wednesday from 3:45 until 4:45. And my cell phone number is 478-442-2878. Thank you. Here are my Google Classroom codes. You can actually write those down at this time.
And for parents who can't write all this information down, all Google codes will be uploaded onto our website this Friday. So don't stress over that.
Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Pettis. I'll be the social studies teacher for Team A. My email address is reginald.pettis@clayton.k12.ga.us. My office hours are Tuesday and Thursdays from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I look forward to working with the students this year during the virtual environment, teaching them and learning with them. This slide illustrates my Google Classroom codes. As Dr. Powell just said, the slides will be posted. You either take a picture at this time or write them down.
Yes, and I didn't know I was muted, parents and students, but all Google codes will be uploaded to our website this Friday.
Thank you. This slide illustrates Mr. Littleton's classroom codes. Mr. Matthew Littleton will be the 7B social studies teacher, and you can see his classroom codes here.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ms. Burks. This is actually my first year teaching at Eddie White Academy, so it's nice to meet all of you, parents and students. My email address is laditra.burks@hotmail.com. I don't have, because I'm new, I don't have a school email yet, but once I get one, I'll update that information. My office hours will be Tuesdays and Thursdays during my planning period. And I'll have to update that as well, but 9:55 to 10:55 a.m. And these are my Google Classroom codes. As they stated earlier, you may need to take a picture with your cell phones, or on Fridays, you'll have access to those. So it's nice to meet all of you. And if you need to contact me, feel free to use my voicemail, my Google voicemail number. That's going to be 470-869-2212. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Brenda Thomas. I'm with the DES department. As you see, this is my email address along with my office hours. And these are my Google Classroom codes for language arts, science, and social studies. I look forward to working with you.
Good afternoon, WIPPAC family. My name is Carlethia Armstrong. I am going to be the teacher for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade social studies and science. My email address is listed here below. It's carlethia.armstrong@clayton.k12.georgia.us. My office hours are listed as well, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. I look forward to working with you. Go Wolfpacks. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Eddie White Middle Academy. My name is Ramon Williams, and I am a second-year teacher here at Eddie White Middle School. I will be working with the 7th grade math team this year with the DS department. My email is ramon.williams@clayton.k12.ga.us. My office hours will be Tuesday and Thursday from 10 to 11:05 a.m. A phone number you can reach me at is 404-924-9125. And you can reach me on social media at Ramon Williams for any updates regarding my class. Thank you. And these are a list of my Google Classroom codes. As you can see from my schedule, I will be have classes in 1st and 5th period, but I will be co-teaching with Mr. Rashid Williams for 3rd and 4th period.
Ms. Williams, please unmute.
I apologize. Let me do that slide over. This is our fabulous Team 7B. It will include this year myself, Ms. Williams, who will be teaching ELA, Mr. Matthew Littleton, who will be teaching social studies, Mr. Kajovi Amuzu, who will be teaching math, as well as Ms. Roshania De Jesus, who will be teaching science. Good afternoon again. My name is Ms. Williams. I have been teaching now for 12 years. This is my 4th year here at the Wolfpack Den, and I really enjoy working for the school. I look forward to meeting all of you and building positive relationships with all of my students. As far as my contact information goes, if you need to reach me regarding any concern with the grade level or with ELA, you can reach me at Marcia, that is spelled MARCIA, Williams@clayton.k12.ga.us. My office hours are Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., as well as from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. This screen provides the Google Classroom codes. Make sure that you're referencing your schedule to determine if you are on Team 7A or Team 7B so that you are getting the correct codes. And just like the other teachers mentioned, if you would like to take a picture, you can, or you can jot these codes down. Thank you. Hopefully everyone was able to hear me.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kojovi Amuzu, and I'll be teaching 7th grade mathematics this school year. My email address is kojovi.amuzu@clayton.k12.ga.us. My office hours are Monday, 8 a.m. in the morning to 8:30, and Wednesday, 2:45 p.m. To 3:15. I can also be joined throughout the class dojo that I will set up as soon we resume to class. Thank you. Here are my Google Classroom codes for the first to the 5th period. On the 2nd period, we have planning. And just like Dr. Powell said, this Google Classroom code will be posted on the school platform. I'm looking forward to an exciting school year 2021 with all my students. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Roshania De Jesus. This is my very first year teaching, and I am very excited about meeting each and every one of you and taking a journey through life science with you. I can be reached at my email address, which is roshana.dejesus@clayton.k12.ga.us. My office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I can also be reached on my cell phone at 229-349-8295. I also invite you to connect with me at Remind. You can download the app and text 2EA687 to 81010. Thank you. This screen provides my Google Classroom codes and my planning period. As Dr. Powell stated, they will be uploaded to the website on Friday if you need, or if you don't have the chance to write them down right now. Thank you.
Mr. Jesus, this is actually Ms. Frazier's Google Classroom code. So if you are on team 7A for science, these will be the classroom codes that you will need in order to join the class. The next slide will be Mr. Jesus's Google Classroom codes.
Thank you, Ms. Williams, for the clarification.
No problem. And these are yours, Mr. Jesus. Okay. So these will be for team 7B science. So if you're on team 7B, these are the codes that you will need to take a picture of or write down. And stay on that slide just a little bit longer for anyone that needs the codes. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jesus. Now we will move on in our presentation by introducing our marvelous gifted team. This team will include Mr. Curtis Combs, who will be teaching 7th grade gifted ELA, Mr. Martin Screen, who will be teaching 7th grade gifted math, as well as Dr. Bridget Ward, who will be teaching 7th grade gifted science. Mr. Combs will start us off.
Hello, scholars, parents, guardians. Welcome back to Eddie J. White Middle Academy. My name is Mr. Curtis Combs Jr., and this is my 26th year as a literacy teacher. I will serve students as the 6th through 8th grade literacy teacher this year, and I will also serve as the literacy department lead. My contact information is listed on the screen. You can contact me by email at curtis.combs@clayton.k12.ga.us. My office hours are Mondays and Fridays from 3:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. And my contact phone number is 770-268-0871. Thank you. For my 7th grade class, you'd only need to look at 5th period for the class code. Scholars, although this year has been challenging and very different, I'm excited about this school year because we will make history. You are pioneers and will be virtually vivacious. Cyber, see you soon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Martin Strain, and I'll be the gifted math teacher for 7th and 8th grades, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, excuse me. I've been teaching, this is my 15th year, and I've been at Eddie White since it opened. So my track record goes deep here. I look forward to serving you this school year. And if you need to contact me, my email address is martin.screen@clayton.k12.ga.us. And my office hours will be on Mondays and Wednesdays from 3 to 4. I'm also the math department chair and the gifted lead for Eddie White Middle Academy. Look forward to having an outstanding year. And the only 7th grade that I will have is my first period, and you can see the code there, PU6QCXL.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Ward. I am the 7th grade gifted teacher. I am also the science department lead. I have office. My email address is Bridget, BRIGITTE.Ward, WARDE. Please don't forget the E, at clayton.k12.georgia.us. My office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 to 5 p.m., and Sundays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I do have a dedicated line for students, 470-772-1087. Please feel free to call me anytime between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Thank you. My 7th grade class will meet 3rd period, and that is XPDWHKV. And that is the only 7th grade class that I have. I look forward to cyber seeing you. Thank you for stealing my tagline, Mr. Combs. I will cyber see you on Monday.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Miss Andrews. I am the Connections Department Chair and also the chorus teacher here at Eddie White Middle. Just a little bit about Connections. They are additional classes, and there are about 9 classes to choose from, and students are randomly placed into those classes. If you need support in math or reading, we also have Math 180 and Language Live. Now, if you are a student who knows that they want to remain in chorus or band for the entire year, you can do that. You would just have to email myself or Dr. Green, and we'll make sure that your schedule reflects that. I'll put my email in the chat in just a second. And let me just introduce you to some of our Connections teachers. But here are my Google Classroom codes if you need those, and they will also be posted on Friday. This is Mr. Johnson for band. Coach Bellamy, who teaches PE and health, and here are his classroom codes. Coach Parker. Miss Collier. Miss Alston. And Miss Stokes. And just a heads up, there's also art, Spanish, career awareness. So there are other classes that aren't shown on the slide today. See you guys soon.
Hi, I'm Miss Kelly. I'm the ESOL teacher here at Eddie White, and I will be serving 7th grade for one of my classes. I look forward to meeting the new students I have and some of my 6th grade students that are now coming up to 7th grade. I will be supporting you and the teachers that you are in the classrooms that I will be pushing parents. I will be pushing into the general ed classroom teachers and supporting those teachers as well as your students. And I look forward to working with our 7th graders. Can't wait to meet you this year.
Ms. Williams, please unmute.
I apologize. Thank you, Ms. Kelly. That concludes our entire 7th grade instructional team. Now we will move on in the presentation and we will present to you information in general needed prior to the start of school. Oh, sorry. So this screen presents you with the 7th grade virtual behavior expectations. We ask that students find a quiet space and limit distractions for all live class sessions. We also ask that students wear appropriate attire and come prepared for class. We ask that students put forth consistent effort in completing assignments and participate in live class sessions. We ask that students are supportive of others' opinions and refrain from making inappropriate comments. We want to encourage our students to uplift others and show a caring attitude with others as we will with them. And then last, we ask that students seek help from their teachers when they struggle or if they should have a question. In addition, they are encouraged to collaborate with other students. This slide presents the daily class schedule. This schedule is the current schedule that students will abide by Monday through Thursday on the left-hand side. So students will be required to log into their homeroom class by 8:45 each day, Monday through Thursday. Go back. The day ends at 2:35, so keep that in mind. Know that homeroom and first period are the same, so they will simply transition into first period from 8:50 to 9:50 a.m. They are not logging out of the class. At 9:50 a.m., however, they will log out and they will log into their connections class, which is second period, by 9:55 a.m. That class will go until 10:55 a.m., in which they will log out of connections and log into their third period class no later than 11 a.m. From 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. is when they will be in third period. They will then log out of their third period class, and then they'll have a little break where they can take lunch from 12 p.m. until 12:25 p.m. At 12:30, they'll need to be logged into their fourth period class. From 12:30 until 1:30 p.m. is when fourth period will take place. At 1:30, they will log out of fourth period and log into their fifth period class. I apologize. I didn't take the times off of this. And from fifth period, they will be in that class from 1:35 until 2:35. That will be Monday through Thursday. If you need to take a picture of that, you can. On Fridays will be considered extended learning beyond the classroom days. These days will look different from Monday through Thursday. Students will have independent assignments assigned by their teachers. And it can be anything from iReady to project-based learning, USA test prep, or STEM scopes. And that is the daily class schedule. The next slide presents the supplies that will be needed for all classes for the start of the school year. So as you can see on the right-hand side, students will need 4 composition notebooks, 2 binders, 2 packs of loose leaf paper, pens and/or pencils, 3 color highlighters, 1 12-inch ruler, a calculator, and earbuds. As you get into the Google Classrooms, you'll see exactly which supplies are needed by which content area teacher. If you'd like to take a picture, you can do so now. This slide presents the grade weights and grading expectations that our district uses. The categories that teachers will submit grades in are as follows: classwork, tests and quizzes, projects, and homework. As you can see, classwork is weighed the most at 45%. Follows is tests and quizzes at 30%. Next is projects at 15%. And last is homework at 10%. And know that teachers will be entering at least 2 grades at minimum each week.
And just to interject, students, please make sure you stay focused. Make sure you stay focused. Even though it's virtual, these grade weights are very important. This will determine your grade for this year. So parents, please make sure the students are focused on their work, all their work.
So this slide is a very important slide. This is our student resources distribution schedule slide, so that you know the days that the school will be open, as well as the time periods for you to come and pick up books for the different content areas. So for 7th grade, tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., the school will be open to pick up your resources, as well as on Saturday, August 8th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For 7th grade on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 is the window designated for 7th grade. However, you can come anytime within 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. if you cannot make it from 10 to 12. And for parents that are new to the school, in case you are not familiar with where to go to pick up those resources, if you turn into the second entrance into the school and you drive around to the back over by the middle grades gym, we'll have a section set up for you to pick up those resources. This slide presents you with the actual resources that you will pick up by content area. For ELA, the Georgia Collections textbook will be one book that you pick up, along with your close reader and performance assessment workbooks, as well as your iReady workbook. If you are taking Language Live, any resources that pertain to this class, you will also pick up. For math, you will pick up your Ready Math Instruction and Problem Solving workbook, your iReady workbook, and if you're taking Math 180, any resources that pertain to that class. Science, it may be virtual. If not, then they have a life science, interactive science workbook that you will pick up at the school. And social studies has a world studies weekly Africa and Asia workbook that you will also pick up at the school. And these are your resources by content area. If you'd like to take a picture, feel free to do so.
And in ELA, the book will only be, the ELA textbook will be online and the students will receive a consumable.
Okay, and we'll share with you in the ELA classes how students can log online to access that textbook. Thank you, Dr. Powell. The next slide is our student attendance expectation slide. Know that students are expected to log into each of their 5 classes on a daily basis. Teachers will take attendance each day for each period. And if a student does not report to class on an ongoing basis, the school will notify the parent. This slide provides an update on our fall sports as it relates to 6th and 7th grade. Unfortunately, this year, fall sports have been canceled. They include football, volleyball, and cheerleading. But know that as the spring season approaches, we'll provide an update to see if they will resume. This slide is our school communication venue slide. This is the slide that provides all the different social media platforms that we as a school use to get information out to our parents, our students, out to the community. So if you are not a part of at least 2 of these, I would suggest that you take a picture or jot down this information so that you stay on top of everything having to do with EWMA. We have our school website. We're always updating information on a constant basis on that website. The address is right here. We can also be found on Facebook at Eddie J. White Middle Academy. We ask that you like us and that you follow us on Facebook if you haven't already done so. And you can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at EWMA11. New to our social media platform is Remind. So if you would like to join Remind, you can text this message, the @ symbol, the letters FEHAE, the number 7 to 81010. And that way, like I said, you can just stay on top of all the latest information that we need to get out to students and parents. And that is all the information that we are presenting today for the 7th grade town hall presentation. We are so excited to meet you, and we look forward to an incredible school year. Well, it will be incredible with our students, and we can't wait to have them back. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to open up the chat for any questions, comments, or concerns. Parents, you can type those questions into the chat box if you haven't already been doing so. And then all teachers, staff, and administration will make themselves live to answer all of your questions. Thank you so much for tuning into our town hall presentation.
Excuse me, Ms. Williams, if I could, just at this moment, just parents, if you have not come to the school as of yet to pick up a laptop or device and your student is in need of a device, I do ask that you go to our website, and once you get to the Eddie White Middle Academy website, you're going to see an area that says attention parents, students. If you have requested a laptop for your child, please complete and submit for a temporary loaner device, which is the user agreement, and this would help cut down on some of the wait time when they come to actually retrieve the device and the textbooks. And you can find this information on our website.
Thank you, Dr. Sims. Let's see.
Good afternoon, parents. My name is Renee Mae Pintard. I'm the parent liaison for the Eddie White J Middle Academy. I see a lot of Infinite Campus questions on there, and I see Dr. Powell has put my email address up there. So, of course, you can email me at renamay.pintard@clayton.ka.ga.us. You can also call me if you can't reach me via the email. My number is 678-588-9478 through Google Voice. And I'm here to assist you and be the advocate between you and the school if you have any other concerns. Thank you.
Ms. Williams.
This keeps muting me, and I don't know why.
Ms.
Yes,
Williams.
Mr. Combs, I hear you. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I saw a question in the chat that asked how will students be able to turn in written assignments? Students will write all assignments digitally using Google Docs, and the teachers in their classrooms will show all students how to upload any written assignments or any assignment into the Google Classroom. We will show them how to do that during the first week of school.
Right. That question was from, hopefully that answers your question, Lucario Marshall.
Miss Williams, there was
Make
a
sure
question in the chat
Okay.
about will students have to sign in on Fridays? Speaking for math, you're typically going to have iReady or another computer type program. So I'm not sure if we were, Dr. Powell, if we're actually going to require them to sign in, because we would know by checking that particular platform whether the student worked on their assignments or not.
Right. We will not require them to sign in on Fridays. That will be the documentation, either USA Test Prep, iReady, or what other technological software we use.
They
Thanks,
do
Dr.
need to
Powell.
sign
Dr.
in.
Green answered that.
But they should sign into their Google Classrooms, right? For the assignment that they will complete on Fridays. Correct?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Okay.
I know for iReady, for math purposes, we're trying to get the students to do at least 45 minutes on Friday per week. 45 minutes.
Okay.
And parents, please make sure any questions that you have, direct them to the school, to any of the administrators, to the teachers, so that we can make sure that we are answering them. Always come to us, because we want to make sure that the students, you can send us emails as well. Please make sure you're using your email accounts. All the students in Clayton County Public Schools have email accounts, so make sure you're using them, because we're going to start sending emails out through your Google accounts, your Clayton County accounts. So make sure you're using them. What date do we get laptops? Tomorrow is an instructional distribution day, and Saturday to Jalen Carroll.
Dr. Powell, there was an Infinite Campus question. It went by quickly. I'm sure you might have seen it.
Right.
I missed that one.
It's from Avery Garcia.
Yeah.
They wrote, my Infinite Campus isn't working. It is asking me for a new account security email, and it is asking for a new Infinite Campus password.
Okay, is that the student or the parent?
That's a student. That's a student.
Yeah, she has to use her Clayton County email for verification purposes.
Okay.
Any other questions, parents? Any new parents on? Anyone new to Eddie White? Any questions? Because
Again,
all our,
where did you say we can find the schedules?
it should be in your Infinite Campus. So when you log into the parent portal, do you have your login information for the parent portal, Ms. Henson?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
you should be able to see it there.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Ms. Pintar, can you repeat it one more time? She didn't hear you.
Is that about the security code for the login? If they're a student and it's asking them to verify the security code, it is their student login. So they have to know their student email, okay, to verify that their password. Okay, if not, they can email me and I'll walk them through it.
Okay, Miss Gina Martin says, I'm looking at my son's schedule. He has day A and B posted. What will he begin with?
I'd like to ask Dr. Green to answer that question.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Martin. Now, are you saying that your son's schedule he's scheduled A day and it says both A day and B day? Are you referring to teams, Team A and Team B? If you can unmute and answer that, then I can help me answer your question. Well, just to answer, they can only be on a Schedule A or a Schedule B. It's not possible for the system to say that they are Schedule A and Schedule B. And for the teens, it is possible for them to take a class on an A day. Excuse me, it is possible for them to be in classes that are A or A and B. Like say, for instance, they may take a social studies A on a social studies teacher on the A team and an English teacher on the B team. That does happen. If you're referring to the teams, that does happen. Sometimes we have to cross schedule teams and students, and that's fine. There's, as long as you have all 4 contents, math, science, social studies, and English, as well as your connection classes, that means that your schedule is full. And just as an FYI, while I'm speaking to everyone, we are still resolving schedules. All schedules, and if you have any that are vacant or you're looking at your schedule or your child's schedule and it does not have, it has a blank, like they don't have a second period, the scheduling team is working to resolve that. We've had several that are enrolling, and we are also changing and settling schedules even as we speak. So I wanted to make everyone, if you had a question about that, I wanted to make everyone aware of that. It is our goal to have it perfect. And if you have any questions once we start on the 10th, then you're more than welcome to email me, Deborah Green, and I will do what I can to accommodate you.
Okay, Sebastian Garcia Morales asked, how do we check our school password for email?
Now that's a good question. Ms. Pintard, can you answer that one? How do we check our school password for email? Ms. Pintard? You're
Ms.
muted.
Pintard, unmute. Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize I was muted. He has to, if he does not have an Infinite Campus portal account, he has to just have him email me, and I will assist him in getting that email address. Okay.
Did you get that, Sebastian?
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Green, Mr. Marshall is asking that same question.
Right. He didn't hear you.
Okay, so to be clear, and I'll need to look at them, they can only, and let me say this to alleviate any fears. Because we're virtual, all children need to log into all 5 of their schedules every day. So right now, A day and B day are not even relevant. They're not even existing because every child is logging into every class every day, and they should be logging in because we're taking attendance every single day as if they were coming face to face. So if there is an issue, I haven't seen one where a child is scheduled A day and B day. I have not come across that. But if there is an issue with that, and you're seeing that, Mr. Marshall, it's not relevant, and we'll try to get to resolve that. Just as an FYI, the reason why the schedules now say A day or B day is for when we come back face to face. If the district decides to go to a hybrid model where some children will report to school on Monday and Wednesday, or some children will report to school on Tuesday and Thursday. But we're not in that hybrid model as of yet. Every child will go to all 5 of their classes every single day. So right now, don't worry about A day or B day, or if it says schedule A or schedule B, because everybody's going to class at the same time. logging into their virtual classes. Mr. Marshall, I hope that answers your question.
That's okay. Okay.
Any more questions? Students, parents? We're going to try to over communicate because we want all. Can we hang out the teacher or just email? I would suggest emailing the teachers. Email your teacher as opposed to doing a Google Hangout, because you guys are going to be in the Google. If that's I don't know if that's a parent or a student, because you guys are going to be in Google Classrooms all day. But if that's a parent, you know, that's something you can talk about when your teacher is having his or her office hours. That's my suggestion. Okay, we're at 12:52. We're going to try to over communicate, and we really want all of our students to come back. We want you to come back. We want you to be engaged. We really do miss you. And sixth grade, being that I was the sixth grade administrator last year, I know we're going to have a great seventh grade. I already know that. Parents, students, you guys are going to rock and roll. I can't wait to see how you perform. So please make sure you come back. You stay engaged. You come to Eddie White. You're part of the Wolfpack Den. So we need you here. We need you engaged. We need you on point every day. Talk with your teachers. Stay in your classes. Parents, please encourage them. And we're super excited. We're super excited about this upcoming year. It's different, but we're going to make it happen. As Mr. Williams, seventh grade math teacher, says, we're going to make it happen. And I do believe we are. So if you have any questions, please email me or any of the other administrators or any of the teachers who've shared their emails with you. And just remember that those Google codes for the classrooms will be uploaded by Friday to our website. Please make sure you're following us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, going to our website. Stay connected. We're going to over communicate with you all. So if we don't have any other questions.
This is from Gina Martin. My son's first period says 8:55 to 10:08. So he will not log out at 9:50 for connections.
Now, remember with the scheduling, we don't want you all stressing out over the scheduling right now. I have a great scheduler. Dr. Green is awesome. We're going to have everything perfect. It's going to be perfect by Monday. So don't stress over that. We're going to follow the schedule that all middle schools actually will be following. So don't stress. They'll get their connections. They're going to go through all their periods. They're going to have their lunch. They're going to have their breaks. They're going to engage with their teachers. So just give us an opportunity to perfect.
Sorry.
Just give us an opportunity to perfect our schedules.
Dr. Powell, there was a question that one of the parents had asked me about breakfast. How is breakfast going to work?
That's a very good question. We mentioned that buses actually will be delivering breakfast to various stops. We'll send some information out so you all will know exactly when and where it will come. But Clayton County has a system in place in which breakfast will be delivered. We'll also have the grab and go. But all students will eat every day. They're going to have a breakfast and a lunch every day, even if we're bringing it to you at your stop.
And Dr.
We'll
Powell,
send that out because I don't want to confuse everybody right now. That's something we'll send out so you can see the actual setup.
And Dr. Powell, if I can remind the parents that they have their virtual parent learning, the parent virtual learning manual that has been sent out via email by the district. In addition to that, it's on the Clayton County Public School website. That provides a great wealth of information just about how parents and students are expected to engage in the virtual learning atmosphere. And if I'm not mistaken, it also has information about how lunches and breakfast will be processed and delivered.
You're exactly right. And we also have a parent toolkit that you all will get that will give you various resources. So we're going to take care of you, Eddie White. Eddie White, we got you. We're in this together. So we have you. There's a parent toolkit that will be sent out as well. And we will have that post. I think it's already posted on the website. So just make sure you're following us once again on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and definitely go into our website for any confusion, because we know we've given you a lot of information today and you'll probably forget some of the things, but just make sure you go there to download a lot of the information and just stay up to date. And that's parents and students. And parents, you know, the students are more tech savvy than we are, so they should thrive in this virtual world. I see some chats here. You're monitoring that, Ms. Williams?
Yes. Jalen Carroll asks, will one of the teachers send an email of all the materials? We'll actually upload this presentation to the website. So you'll have access to those materials, and we will also provide them on the first day of school, all the teachers. So hopefully that answers your question. Jalen Carroll, did that answer your question? I'll just wait till they respond.
He said yes.
Okay, great.
All right, so parents, we appreciate your time. Students, we appreciate your efforts. We're looking forward to seeing everyone on Monday in our virtual classrooms. And we're gonna have a great school year. So everyone take care, be safe, wear a mask, and just let us know what you need.
Ms. Pintard, please provide your email in the chat box. One of the parents needs it.
All right,
Thank you.
So parents and students, if you all can log off at this time, just remember you can always ask us questions. Just send out any of us emails and we'll take care of you. It's great seeing you as well, Jalen.
Yes.
We can't wait for you all to come back to us. Come back to us. We can't wait. All right, so if you all can sign off, we thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you, Ms. Williams, for doing an outstanding job.
Oh, thank you.
Good job, Ms. Williams.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. And same to you. Everyone did an outstanding job.
Oh, yes.
Seventh grade team, if you don't mind staying on just for a second with me.
Yeah, awesome job.
Sure.
Awesome job, seventh grade.
Or I should say
You guys are-
teachers.
Thank you.
Okay, we're done, right?
No, Ms. Pintar. Parents are signing off and students are signing off.
Oh, okay.
Let's say the moderator can kick them out.
We just had a parent to join. Miss Weaver just joined. Miss Weaver, the meeting is over, but you can send us an email. Dr. Green, are you monitoring who is our staff? Okay.
Yeah. Ms. Frazier